Is it?
No.
Oh, oh, okay. The next day, Saturday. On the days we don't have school, I usually go hang out with Tomo and Akemi. Today, though, it seems Akemi's busy, so instead I'm at Tomo's house browsing through his books. Tomo has a minor collection of pretty interesting manga and novels, and it's not too unusual that we'd hang out in his room every now and then. He also has a lot of porn. Is Akemi still doing things with a club? Ballet club, right?
No, she's at a birthday party for some third-year student she knows.
Man, she's got a big network of friends. Is it the third year student that we're supposed to give the thing to?
Yes. It's because she's both adventurous and kind-hearted, I guess.
And loud as fuck.
Kimmy just gets stoned because she didn't return that book. Just stoned to death. She died.
She does have the kind of personality, but she's also pretty and she's good at studying in sports. That's probably what makes her so popular.
Probably.
Isn't she bothered by that?
If she is, I've never heard her say so.
As usual, she doesn't go into detail. The fact that he only replies with such a non committal answer is aggravating, so I try to probe him for more.
He looks like he has something in his eye.
Aren't you two going out?
I think that's symbolic because
What's that supposed to mean?
both him and Akemi do that.
Yeah.
No, no, I'm not mocking or anything. The way you two are so close, I honestly thought you were going out at first.
We've just known each other for a long time.
Do you want to?
I will murder you.
I will
Who cares?
eat you.
Anyway, what about you? It looks like you've got a crush of your own.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Cyclops girl.
It's pretty unusual for Toma to change the topic so bluntly like that. Pointing that out might be bad though, so I let it slide.
Guys, I just like figured this out. There at least there was a thing going around in Japan about licking eyeballs.
What?
Yeah, I remember that.
No.
Something about licking eyeballs or something.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to know.
No, you don't. How can you think I have a crush on Akemi?
Not her. Don't you have a thing for that one-eyed girl in the first year classes that you're trying so hard to become friends with?
You mean Sachi?
No, the other one-eyed girl. Indeed. Getting close to the girl with no friends who's bullied at school? If you're not doing it out of Akemi levels of random kindness, poking your nose into that girl's business is only going to cause trouble. What are you trying to achieve? Do you have a crush on her or something?
No. Come to think of it, I've never considered why I want to get closer to Sachi so badly. Maybe I just got involved because I pitied her, like Tomo said, rather than out of the kindness of my own heart.
I guess you don't even know yourself.
Feeling uneasy with the silence I've created between us, I blurt out the first thing that comes to my mind. You're probably right. I suppose there was no need to answer like that, though.
So, anyway, what's going on with her?
Oh, I ended up walking back to her house with her so much so I could give her the manga all at once.
To her house? That's pretty, daring.
Yes, I also had her smell a rag. Then she just dropped for some reason. After that, I tell him about the time I've spent with Sachi so far. Even though I was a little hesitant when I started, as I go on telling Sachi's story, I reflect on it all and realize I've actually been having a good time. It's not like we did anything especially fun, but I have enjoyed talking with her. Still, am I really doing this because I have some kind of crush on her?
I'm just surprised you carried the desk that far.
But I feel like that's not an easy question to answer. No, it's not. How do you carry that desk?
It's like 50 pounds.
So I try to shake it from my mind. It's not like I need an answer right now or anyway. Monday, the beginning of the school week. I normally have to drag myself out of the house, my brain heavy with gloom and drowsiness. But today I'm feeling a little different as I walk down the street. I feel great. Usually I make a beeline towards school, but instead I'm straying from my normal path to take another nearby street there. It's not like it's a big loss of time, but since the fastest way to school is to go straight ahead from my house, I don't usually use this road. Of course, it's not like I'm just choosing to go this way for no reason. I can go faster if I take streets without many people on them. Yeah, that's why you're taking it. And of course, even if it's unlikely, I thought that if I go this way, I might... As I walk on, I see a figure ahead of me. The torn uniform, the messy hair, the slim build, and of course the bandages on her head. There's no mistaking who it is in front of me. Not that chick. I speed up to catch her and nudge her shoulder.
Oh my god, she's gonna faint.
Hey, morning. Panic punch to the face.
That would
Sachi
make this
turns-
game so much better.
Sachi turns toward me with a startled look on her face. No doubt from my sudden appearance. I guess I should have expected that kind of reaction.
Mamoru-senpai? Oh, why are you here?
Hey, sorry for sneaking up on you. My house is right near here. I mentioned that, didn't I? The route I normally take is just one street over.
Oh, really?
Yep, and I took this street hoping I'd see you. Didn't think I actually would, though. You mind if I walk to school with you?
No.
Doesn't really show in her expression, but I think I hear a little excitement in her voice. Might just be in my imagination, though. How was your weekend? Did you read some of the manga I lent you?
Oh, yeah. I've already finished parts of the 2 series you lent me. Both of them were really good.
Her tone is uncharacteristically lively. She's wearing a cheerful expression I've never seen until now, but her good mood kinda rubs off on me too. I'm glad then.
I thought I should return the books I'm already finished with, so I brought them with me today.
I said you could take your time, didn't I?
Are you sure?
Of course. What should I give you next? Oh, actually, which of these did you like best?
Both were good, but I like this one the best. The one with the boy who can see ghosts.
That explains several different series. As we continue walking and talking about the manga's contents, the school comes into view. Sachi has been fairly talkative on the way here, holding on actual conversation with me. Carrying all that manga for her was definitely worth it if she makes her happy. We're already here, huh? Usually walk to school alone, but this is more fun.
Yeah.
While we were talking, she was still keeping her eye out for people, but I noticed that she was mostly focusing on me. As we enter the school, where there are more prying eyes, however, she starts keeping her head down and walking on the side of the path to try to stay out of sight. Isn't there at least some way I can help her feel more comfortable? If I have time, I think we'll take the same street again today. If we're lucky, maybe we can go home together. Again, as long as you don't mind, that is.
I don't mind or anything. I like being able to talk with you, senpai.
Really? I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I need to change my shoes. One sec.
Right, me too. Huh?
Looking ahead, Sachi suddenly slows her pace and hides behind me as much as she can, like she's trying to disappear. I shift my gaze in the direction she was looking and see a lone girl passing in front of the first year shoe rack.
Duncan, you're this girl.
Okay.
You gotta
Her
be a
hair is
bitch.
Uh,
her hair is dyed blonde and she's wearing a short skirt. Even though we're ways away from her, I can see the sour look on her face. Wait, is that the Sedokawa girl? I ask this quietly as I look over my shoulder while still trying to keep Sachi hidden.
You know her?
No, I've only heard rumors about her. As I'm working out how to talk about this with Sachi, the bell rings. The girl who I'm pretty sure is Sedokawa hears it and heads to her class. It's a good thing we weren't in a hurry. We just barely missed her as it is. Looks like she's already gone. Sachi, you need to get going too, don't you? Sachi probably doesn't want to continue this line of conversation. I make sure Sedokawa's definitely gone and, with a sigh of relief, nod to Sachi.
Oh yeah, right.
Let me join you for lunch again. See you later.
Okay, see ya.
So that was the infamous Sedokawa Rui. Huh. Since I've never actually talked to her, I can't say for sure, but I can tell just from looking at her that she has an aggressive personality. Making friends with Sachi is good and all, but I should probably find out what I can about Sedokawa as well. Morning classes are over and it's lunchtime now. However, it's only Tomo and me in the empty classroom today. I had planned on asking Tomo about Sedokawa. Based on how scared Sachi was just from seeing her, there's no doubt in my mind that Sedokawa is the one bullying her. Wait, where's Akemi? She's dead!
she actually did get stoned to death. She had some business in the faculty room, I think. She should be here soon.
I see. Perfect. Before she gets here, there's something I wanted to ask you.
I didn't kill her. What's up? Anyway, well, what? First, yeah, sorry. Words! If we only have until Akemi comes back, I probably won't be able to go into detail about much.
I want to know about the girl you mentioned before, the first year student, Sedokawa. As soon as we talked about her, Akemi got really quiet, so I figured it'd be better to ask when she's not around. You said you've met her in the past?
That's what you want, huh? Well, it's not like it's a secret, I suppose. We met her 2 years ago when Akemi and I were in our last year of middle school. Sadakawa transferred into our school. Since we were in different grades, we didn't meet her right away, but even back then she seemed like a violent person, and rumors soon made their way to us. So then, Akemi, with her motto at the time being love and peace, went and tried to rehabilitate her.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Well, I didn't say that she succeeded. Sadakawa made fun of her mercilessly, but even still, Akemi refused to give up. The girl's so damn stubborn. It finally ended when the two got in a nasty fight.
No one tried to stop them?
Well, I rushed in to intervene, but it's not like Akemi just stood there and took Sadakawa's blows. It looked like Akemi lost her control and she fought Sudoku with everything she had. I just said Sudoku. Sadakawa with everything she had. That was not something I was expecting from her.
That's her name from now on. We gotta call her Sudoku.
What happened to her? I always want to call her Seto Kaiba. I don't know why.
It wasn't just a simple squabble. Akemi's always had good reflexes, and Sudoku seemed to have a lot of experience in fights. They kicked and punched, and naturally when they started using their knees and elbows, I had to stop them.
I never would have guessed Akemi would be able to fight.
Even I didn't know she could, and I've known her for a long time. I saw a side of her I never even knew existed that day.
Did Sedokawa say something to Akemi to make Akemi so angry?
Really? I think that when Sadakawa punched her the first time, she flipped a switch inside Akemi. I guess when Akemi snapped, she really snapped. So after the fight, Akemi became really depressed and was a totally different person for a while.
Because she didn't win?
If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't because she lost. Rather, I think the fact that she couldn't change Sadokawa came as a huge shock to her.
What do you mean?
Akemi is really good at becoming friends with people. You have noticed that, haven't you?
Yeah?
No matter how gloomy or rebellious a person is, or how different their interests are to Akemi's, she can always find something to be friendly about. But Sadakawa was not having any of that. After that day, whenever she got depressed, it was because she had come in contact with Sadakawa again.
That's also surprising. Kemi always seems like the type to look forward no matter what.
Well, the old Akemi was a real wimp, at least. If she could try to make up with Sadakawa at some point, I think that might cheer her up, but those two are like oil and water. I can't force her to do that. No one can.
I suppose it's best not to talk about Sidakawa in front of her then.
Unless she brings it up herself, then yeah, I think that's wise. At least until she has a change of heart, I think Akemi will find her own way to deal with it.
You think so?
Yeah, it seems like you might want to ask around about Sadakawa and Sachi's relationship. If you want, I could try asking around, see what people say. Recent information about Sadakawa might be more use to you than information about her past.
Turns out they're lovers.
Oh.
Really? Yeah, that would be useful information to have. I appreciate your help. I guess both of us are helping Sachi out in our own ways, even if Tomo's not directly involved. I know I can rely on him for this, especially since he has a lot more connections than I do.
Akemi and I will gather any info we hear. Sadakawa doesn't seem to be as violent as she was before, but it doesn't seem like Sachi-chan is asking for help either. Plus, I think Sadakawa is the only one. I can't talk today. I think Sadakawa is the only one bullying Sachi-chan. One victim and one tormentor. That wouldn't stand out too much. Most of the students outside of their class probably wouldn't notice anything about it. Whatever the other students and the teachers think, I doubt they know the whole story. Even if they suspect what's going on, they'll most likely turn a blind eye to it, since no one wants to get involved in that.
So, in other words, as it stands, no one's going to lift a finger to help Sachi.
Precisely.
Well then, if no one else is involved, resolving this shouldn't be too hard.
However, if the other students think of However the other student... Sparks! However the other students think of Sachi, I'm pretty sure they'll turn as blind an eye to helping her as they have to Sadakawa abusing her.
If Sidokai was the only one bullying her, I think I should be able to get her to stop. That's assuming she doesn't have any friends in on it with her, of course.
It probably could, but I doubt it'll go smoothly either way. I have a knife if you need it.
Sachi has me and I have you guys. We'll definitely work something out.
Whoa, that seemed really, fed up.
I hope so.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Akemi calls out as she barges into the room, her loud voice disturbing the calm of the classroom.
I'm starving. Wait, you two haven't eaten yet. Could it be that you were waiting for me?
Oh, right. I forgot about my lunch.
So, you weren't waiting for me then.
What should I do? If I take my time eating now, I won't have time to go see Sachi. Out here.
I was late today, so you don't worry about it. Just hurry up and introduce me to Sachan already.
Fine, I get it, but Thanks for everything, guys.
Everything?
Akemi, who hasn't been part of the conversation until now, tilts her head in confusion.
Eh.
Yeah, everything. Anyway, I'm going. Hey.
Oh, Mamoru-senpai, hello!
Since I didn't eat part of my lunch, I'm able to meet Sachi a little earlier than last time. As I arrive, I see something unexpected. At first, she's surprised to see me, but her surprise soon becomes joy as a smile begins to bloom on her face. Until now, she's always had a downcast look about her. Does that smile mean she likes hanging out with me? No, she's planning murder.
Oh.
You got to it before I did.
I didn't manage to eat lunch before I came. Do you mind if I eat here?
I don't mind, it's fine.
Once again, I sit down in the same place on the steps. Sachi, where'd you eat your lunch?
I already put my lunchbox away.
For some reason, she looks away from me as she replies. Lunch break only started a little while ago, so it wouldn't be strange if she was still eating when I got here, but I don't see her lunchbox anywhere. She is, however, holding one of the manga I let her borrow and seems to have been reading it. I start to feel a little uneasy. Even if she finished eating, she would still have her lunchbox around at least. Where's your lunchbox?
Up your butt? Oh, actually I forgot my lunchbox today.
Ah, now I'm starting to understand. I'm also starting to understand that she's a terrible liar. Was it the Sedakawa girl?
Huh? Why?
Bingo. What happened?
Well,
I wait for an answer, but none comes. Seems he doesn't want to talk about it. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but you haven't had anything for lunch, right? As I study Sachi's troubled face, I realize she thinks I'm blaming her. That'll make this harder to deal with. I can tell from Sachi's reaction to Sedokawa's name that whatever happened is definitely a girl's fault. Of course, even if she tells me what happened, it's not like I can do anything about it right now. I should worry about what's going on in front of me.
no, but I'm fine really. I wasn't that hungry anyway. I usually don't eat that much in the first place.
That's not really the issue, though. Can't you buy something in the cafeteria? I can lend you money if you need it.
You don't, it's fine. I'm okay, really. Hold on.
For once, I'm just waiting for someone to plan out a murder.
I feel like there's multiple murders being planned.
They'll all happen at once. Everyone's dead.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's been the secret the entire game.
What?
Nothing.
Tell me.
There's no secret.
What?
Duncan, I will go peril on you.
There's
I
no
don't know
such
what you're
thing as
talking about.
secret sparks.
Anyway, for once, Sachi actually has some force in her voice. Since she's refusing to let me buy her lunch, she probably won't let me give her part of my own lunch either. What? Alright. Wait, I've got my lunch. You want some of that?
Huh? No, you really don't have to.
I said it's fine. I don't eat too much either. And besides, sitting here next to you and eating while you watch would be really rude, even if you don't want any food yourself.
She looks absolutely petrified.
You might be too after this scene. Yeah.
I moved next to Sachi and opened my lunchbox.
Not the worst scene of it, though.
For a moment, I worried that she'll try to avoid me like she did the first time I sat next to her, but she doesn't do anything like that. She just looks a little uneasy.
Are you sure?
She still seems reluctant, but as she turns to face me, her stomach lets out a pitiful growl. Yeah, because that was
Nice.
pitiful. I know she's just trying to be polite, but she really can't hide how hungry she is anymore.
Just ignore that. Dude, I always was petrified that my stomach would do that in the middle of class.
My stomach did that in the middle of a test once. It was the worst thing.
Oh, that's so horrible. And
The
then
room
people,
was dead silent.
and then people just like kind of look at you, and you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
That's the most mortifying thing.
Mm-hmm.
She hangs her head, ashamed of her rumbling stomach, but she's still not ready to give in. I know she's not going to relent on her own, so I pick a small piece of fried egg out of my lunchbox with my chopsticks and hold it up to her mouth. Come on, you're hungry, right?
Huh? Wait,
It's just weird.
Sachi looks back and forth between my face and the chopsticks as several seconds pass, but sure enough, she soon surrenders and opens her mouth.
ah!
There.
It's beautiful.
I stuff the piece of egg into her mouth as she starts chewing, her eyes shut tight. Do you like it?
Yeah!
Great. Next, open up. I present the next bite I've gathered between my chopsticks to her.
That looks so badly photoshopped.
That's enough. I don't want to have less food than go away.
It's really no big deal.
Hold on. Well,
God.
As I watch Sachi meekly peck at the ends of my chopsticks, I start to feel like a mother bird feeding its chick or something. I can't help but think it's a little cute.
what?
What?
What if she's like eating all of this and then like she just opens up her mouth and there's shark teeth, like rows of shark teeth,
Oh my god.
just and she starts eating the fucking chopsticks. That's enough, really.
Open wide.
Ah!
Just force feeding her.
I almost feel like someone else is controlling my hand. Not that I'm about to stop them.
I think the maker of this fucking thing is a feeder.
Yeah.
You could let me eat by myself.
God.
I'm sure this is embarrassing for her. As I keep making her eat, I notice that her cheeks get redder and redder. She's so damn cute.
She just pukes all over.
What the fuck? I've already eaten half your lunch. The rest is yours.
She finally says, staring down at her hands, sure enough, only half of my lunch is left. I suppose so. You sure you don't want any more?
Just eat your lunch.
Sachi turns her flushed face away from me. Maybe I overdid it. No, really. Sorry, I got carried away.
No, it's all right. I was happy that you fed me some of your lunch. Wait. I mean, not literally fed me. I mean, I was happy you shared your lunch with me.
It's okay. I can understand. I wasn't trying to
Literally-
be mean or anything.
Literally feed her though.
Yeah.
Your things are being bad again.
What?
Your audio is bad.
And let's wait for Skype to crap out.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Did you read this?
Yes. I think.
Well,
Too late.
too late. I know. Anyway, alright, thank you very much.
Of course. No problem. I suppose I'll clean up the rest. Hmm.
Feed me again.
Jeez.
As I'm about to start on what's left in my lunchbox, Sachi stares at the chopsticks. Oh. I should have realized it sooner, but the chopsticks I'm about to eat with are the same ones I'd been using just a moment ago to put food directly into Sachi's mouth.
I have mono.
Oh god.
Sorry, I forgot. That would be kind of gross, huh?
No, I don't really mind. But if you think it's gross, it might be best to wash them. Don't worry about me, though.
I don't really care either, actually. If you're okay with me using them, I'm going to go ahead and eat.
Skype might crap out because you just got worse.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Doing the exact same thing. Okay, sure.
This has gotten a little awkward. I eat my food and try not to think about it too much.
It's an indirect kiss.
He's eating with like half-eaten chopsticks.
Just all chewed up and gross.
That's why she had a problem with it. She's like, "Are you gonna finish that?"
Just eat with
Even
your
though-
hands.
Even though I'm trying to focus on eating, I keep catching myself stealing glances at Sachi out of the corner of my eye. Sachi opens one of the manga as if to read it, but I notice that for some reason her eye stays fixed on me as I eat my lunch. Whenever I look over at her, our eyes meet. Her cheeks are still red. Is she still embarrassed about me feeding her, or is there another reason? Either way, it's getting really hard to focus on eating. Okay, I'm done. And as if on cue, the bell rings, marking the end of lunchtime. Alrighty, huh? I guess we did take a while to eat.
I guess so. Oh, let me give you back this manga I borrowed. I brought all the ones I finished.
Cool, I'll pick up the next ones in the series for you for when I see you again.
Thank you.
I gather up my empty lunchbox and the manga and start heading down the stairs to my classroom as Sachi follows me. Hey, why don't we walk home together again after school? It's not too much for too much. Now I can't even talk. God damn it.
It's contagious.
If it's not too much trouble for you, I mean, it's nice to have a friend who lives nearby.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Her face lights up with genuine excitement, even though we've only known each other for about a week. I don't know how we ended up doing things like going to and from school and eating lunch together, but if it makes Sachi happy, why should I care how it happened? Most of all, if being together makes her happy, then I'm happy too.
Feed me again.
Dear God.
Sure, those chopsticks tasted great. School is almost over. As I return to my classroom after lunch, I realize something. I'm happy that we promised to go home together, but we never chose a place to meet before we parted ways. If I wait by the gates like last time, she'll probably come by, but Sedokawa might also be around. Maybe I should take a peek into their classroom instead.
Get ready for the most pitiful fucking fight you'll ever see.
And as I'm trying to decide, the bell rings, finally signaling the end of the day's classes. I take my bag and hurry towards Sachi's classroom. I rush down the stairs, but as I reach the first floor, I can see that the first years are already filing out into the hall, and I quicken my pace towards Sachi's classroom. In the moment I step in front of one of the classroom doors, someone flies out into me. The impact knocks us both off balance, and just as she's about to go down, I reflexively reach out and catch her. Everything okay?
Excuse me, huh? Senpai?
The student who just flew into my arms and who I am now holding onto tightly is none other than Sachi. We stare at each other in astonishment. Then I see another student behind Sachi who is also looking on in astonishment. Sedokawa Rue. Did she push Sachi out the door? Now I know she's the reason Sachi ate no lunch today. Sedokawa's surprised expression soon turns angry. She glares at me menacingly and
Oh
as she starts to speak.
That face.
Oh god.
She has vampire teeth.
Yeah, she does.
Lucky.
I think everyone in this school is secretly like a mythical creature.
Okay, you
Just
gotta
got
be
stuck here.
you gotta be a bitch when you play this girl. Did you say this, Alex?
I'll try, Sparks.
Be bitchy. Be the bitch.
I can't do it, Sparks.
Be the bitch.
Who the hell are you?
No.
No.
God
No.
damn it.
No. 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 Be the bitch.
Sparks, I nominate you to do this instead.
No, I
You
want
gotta
to.
say it in an angry tone.
I want to hear you say it. If you fail, like more, if you fail, and if you don't try, I'm gonna make you do this. But you gotta try, and if you fail, I'll do it. But you gotta try. Do it. Be the bitch.
Who the hell are you, some upperclassmen?
What do you think, Alex?
5 out of 10 maybe.
Better. Do it. Do it.
Who the hell are you, some upperclassmen?
No, you gotta be loud.
Sparks,
I
I
heard-
can't do it.
Do
I
it.
did hear
I'm not good.
Fine. Who the hell are you? Some upperclassmen?
See, why would
I
you
give it a
have...
9 out of 10.
I'm not good at being mean, Sparks.
You're mean
give
to
it
me.
I give it a 9 out of 10. Not enough sass.
Too much water.
Yeah, second year. But she doesn't let this get in the way of her anger.
Oh, really? Then what are you doing on the first year floor?
I'm sure he has to leave. I came to see Sachi. For a moment, Sedokawa looks surprised again as she sized the two of us up. Sachi regains her balance as she separates herself from me. Then she takes a step back, retreating from Sedokawa's presence. She's not trying to run away, though. Is it because I'm here? Her eye darts back and forth nervously.
Her? Are you starting a freak show, senpai?
If you think it's okay to force your friends into freak shows, you're really messed up. That's really pitiful. This girl's more prickly than I imagined. Naturally, my insult just annoys her more. What? The fuck? The fuck are you doing?
I'm hitting my my mouse on the my mic.
Why?
Cause I want to. And I just dropped it. Where'd it go? Hello? Hello?
Sparks.
You're
I'm
not...
not sure if that actually got to her or not, but she pins a hostile glare on me.
Oh, yes. Well, excuse me. She doesn't really have any talent to display, and dressing her up as a clown would only disgust people. Of course, you're right.
The insincerely polite words that Sedekawa spits at me are dripping with venom and malice. If this is what made Akemi snap, I don't blame her. I think she's more suited to the role of a heroine than a clown.
Her?
Drugs?
Her? At best, this one-eyed thing that looks like it stepped out of a fairy tale will become some wretched beggar on the streets.
Yeah, maybe she did step out of a fairy tale. If I had to guess, I'd say it was Cinderella. She's definitely plagued by something like an evil stepsister. You know that story, don't you?
Oh, that's a good joke, but if you're casting parts, I think I'd rather be the fairy godmother who turns the pumpkin into a carriage, making Cinderella get run over by her carriage. Would be a pretty neat twist, don't you think?
Our verbal duel continues for a while.
Evil like fairies.
Isn't that the most pitiful fucking fight, though?
Yes.
Yeah. She's wearing a vicious grin on her face, but the fire in her eyes grows hotter and hotter, and I can feel the heat in her stare. I refuse to look away, however, and it feels like the friction of our clashing gazes might set the whole hallway ablaze.
Sparks, you have to edit in little fires over her eyes now.
I will. Senpai?
Sachi tugs on my sleeve, pulling me back into reality. Several students seem to have gathered around us to watch our fight. Here I am, a lone second-year student in front of the first-year classrooms, completely out of place. I should not be drawing this much attention myself. Sorry, let's go, Sachi.
Let's go, babe.
I take Sachi's hand and turn my back on Sedekawa. No, like, punch to the face. Punch kick. I'm still pissed, and I want to turn around and go after her again, but Sedekawa stays quiet.
I like to imagine they were just screaming about random fairy tale things the entire time and not actually talking about Sachi at all.
Sorry about that just now. I really made a fool of myself. We leave the school at a hurried pace. But once we're outside of the gates and start heading home, we slow down a bit.
No, what the fuck is... Okay, no, it's okay, you caught me right when I fell and you protected me.
And English gave up.
Turning into perils again.
Hey, it's probably none of my business, but if you're having trouble and you need help, you can ask me anytime.
Thank you.
Sachi replies after a short pause, looking somewhat puzzled. We might have become friends, but I guess we're not close enough for her to be comfortable trusting me with that sort of thing yet. You know, anything you need. I just want to help.
Okay.
By the way, if you like the books I gave you, I have some more from that author.
Oh, really?
No, I'm lying.
Oh. Well, okay. Bye.
I changed the subject to a lighter topic. Going home together should be more fun than this. At the very least, I want to see her smile more while we're together.
Jesus!
think those are the ones I should lend you next. Do you want to read them?
Sure, that sounds great. I look forward to it. Sounds so uninterested.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing it ever.
Yeah, sure.
Sucks to be
Just
you.
punch it in the face, Sparks.
That would make me punch my own shit. I don't want to do that.